Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 10 days. It is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. So if this one doesn't resonate for you guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, the near future. We'll clarify that. Once we do, I'll clear that spread and get into your person's energy, whoever's on your mind, your energy, the romance angels, the possible outcome, and the oracle cards. So I want to say a big thank you to everyone who is returning. I appreciate all of your support, and if you are new, welcome, and I hope you'll stay. Also, I do personal readings, so if you'd like one of those, the information is in the description box below. All right, let's get started. So before I started doing your reading, I kept getting the same thing replaying in my mind. They totally underestimated you. So for those of you who resonate with that right now, I'm a fellow Cancer, so I feel that. There seems to be a lot of energy of people who doubted that after you went through this tough time that we've been going through for the last probably, 3 years, even some of you as long as the last 17, it could have been a really long cycle, like from 2004 or actually 2007, I'd say, up until this point. You could have felt like your life was just constantly one challenge after another. So now it feels like your energy is moving into a place where you're finally starting to see the results of the changes that you've made, the clearings that you've had to do, whether it be people or other things. We talk about that a lot in your readings. So somebody totally underestimated you. All right, so let's get into the recent past for you. We have the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Your current energy is the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Lovers in reverse. Then in the near future, we have the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Interesting energy. So the Seven of Swords is showing up in reverse, which is great energy. So we've talked a lot also about you releasing people who have just basically had difficult or toxic energies, people who have taken advantage of you completely, never really had supported you in the past, whether this be emotionally or in your endeavors, whatever it was. It just seemed like they just weren't there for you, not the way that you were there for them. It is difficult for Cancers to find people to show up the same way that they do in any kind of a relationship, because we give so much of ourselves so willingly. But I don't think that stopped you. Even though at times you felt like you had to pull back, now you have released so much of that from your life. You're moving forward. What I heard was with a clean slate. So that's great. All right, let's get into the next 10 days and the recent past. We have the Four of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and we have the Five of Swords. So somebody is feeling this determination to come towards you. This could be an energy from the past. It could be somebody that you've just recently been involved with, or even a current relationship. Whoever this is determined, really determined to fight for this relationship. There is a level of passion that they feel for you that is undeniable. The Four of Wands says that they want to move towards a very stable and steady partnership. It could be your twin flame that's showing back up in your life if you've been in separation. I know a lot of twins have been. This could also just be finally meeting that perfect soulmate, that person that you could see yourself actually settling down with, having some kind of a stable home life with each other, just seeing a future together. Whoever this energy is willing to do whatever it takes to put forth the emotion, the energy, the passion in order to make this work. They really want to let you know how they feel, or they did in the recent past. So what's this doing to you in your current energy? We have the Seven of Cups, the Page of Wands, and the Lovers in reverse. So this could have been someone from the past, obviously, with the Lovers in reverse. Someone who had been not necessarily someone that you dated. It could have even been someone that just has over time developed some type of feeling for you, and maybe they were confused about it. I think they were confused because they weren't sure that you were going to feel the same way about them. Now, this could leave you in a position where you've left your options open and you're not sure. So it may confuse you a bit when this person comes towards you. So right now it seems as though they're a little afraid because their back is to the 7 of Cups. They're afraid to move towards you because they're afraid that you might deny them. So we'll clarify that in a minute and see. Now, in the near future, we have the Emperor with the Knight of Swords and the Page of Pentacles. Again, this energy is really strong that wants to move towards you. I feel like this is your energy, the Emperor. This is you, like, I have finally gotten to this place where I can stand on my own. I feel empowered. I'm moving forward. And here comes Mr. Knight of Swords saying, I want to give you clarity. I want this new beginning. I want to speak my truth, tell you how I feel. I see where you've come to this place. Now, again, if this is one of those energies that I was talking about, this could have been somebody who underestimated you in the past. And now suddenly they want to come forward because they see that you're standing strong. So a lot of that's happening for Cancers because people did underestimate in the past how we would move forward if we were going to overcome these things, but we are. And now it's like, oh, so there's a part of them that wants to come in and kind of get a piece of the pie. It could be that people from your past start popping up and seeing that you're in this strong, healthy position and kind of want to grab onto your coattails. So would that be a little bit of a warning? Absolutely. Because you want to make sure that people are being honest, that they aren't just moving in quickly to try to get a little piece of the pie and then pull some stuff that they've pulled in the past. I don't think anybody's going to get past. The Emperor is the strongest. You have built up such a strong, healthy set of boundaries that there isn't anyone who could get beyond that, even if they tried at this point. There's just no breaking down the healthy walls and boundaries that you have established for yourself. All right, so let's go ahead and clarify the Four of Wands with the Knight of Wands. This could very much be somebody new that is willing to put in the energy and the effort and fight for a real relationship. So for those of you who have just met someone, congratulations if you are getting to know this person and you really like them. Now, we could be dealing with a Leo, the Strength in reverse with the Justice card and the Six of Pentacles. And then the overall for that particular clarification is the Ten of Swords. So what I'd say about this energy is because you have dealt with so much disappointment and been betrayed in the past, we feel this very strongly. So it is tough for us to release some of those past wounds. We tend to carry our little scars proudly because we've managed to get beyond them. We have found balance. Cancers have found balance in their lives. They're looking good, feeling better. You could be just a little bit tired because you've been through the ringer. So the Six of Pentacles, that's a little bit of an imbalance, but then you get the balance right in the center. So where people didn't give in the past and it drained you, not anymore. Like I said, look how beautiful she is. Male or female, it doesn't matter. This is just looking and feeling great and feeling good about the choices that you've made. Now, what I'd say about this person that's coming towards you quickly when we're clarifying this is you're going to be more cautious because of what you've already experienced. So you're going to be sure that someone is very balanced in their own energy before you allow them in. And that's what I think justice is all about. You stand for what you believe in, and at times you feel a little bit tired, so you may have to step back and give yourself the space that you need. Where in the past you may have pushed yourself too much to give to others. I don't think you're going to do that now. If you're tired, you're going to take a break. This could also be saying that you need some time in the next 10 days to just relax and enjoy what you've accomplished. Throughout the month of August, I'd say you're going to experience a lot more of that. Allowing yourself to rest because you've done such amazing work that the universe is kind of giving you a break. If you too put a lot of effort into work and things in July and you felt like you were just run ragged, this is the universe kind of coming in and saying, okay, you're exhausted, take a break. That you have to balance yourself back out. Like working hard and enjoying all of the things that have started to move forward and work out for you could have tired you out a bit. So definitely take a break. You'll get clarity about how to move forward, which is great. This could also just be a brand new beginning for you, or having clarity around how to move forward. If you've been working on a certain type of project, or if you've been pushing at work really hard, it may be that you get an opportunity that opens up. There's like clarity around, okay, this is the next step that I need to make to create even more abundance in my life. All right, so let's clarify the Knight of Wands with the Five of Swords. This is for Cancer. All right. So we have the Four of Pentacles in reverse with the Three of Swords in reverse and the Fool in reverse, and then the Judgment card. All right. That's that choice that you've made to clearly protect yourself, but still being open. Even though you've experienced these types of heartbreaks and pain, the Fool says in reverse that you're not going to move too quickly. You're going to be cautious, which I like. Being cautious is always good. Like I say, you don't want to build up a brick wall around yourself. You just have healthy boundaries now. But with the Four of Pentacles in reverse, that's actually a great thing, because it means that you're not going to hold back anymore. It's also having confidence moving forward, trusting that you have enough money to do the things that you want to do. You can loosen up the reins a little bit. It feels like you've been saving quite a bit, or really being healthy with your money over the last either couple of years or just the last couple of months. Things have started to improve, and now you feel like you can spend a little bit on yourself. So this is just being cautious around love situations and not forgetting the lessons that you learned, the red flags that you had been aware of but maybe not paid attention to in the past, and knowing that being open is okay, but not jumping too quickly is also okay. Especially if somebody's coming in hot like that, which is what it feels like. This person's really going to prove to you that they're authentic and honest and willing to fight. So if you have not met this person and you're open to love, I do feel like the energy is ready to move towards you. All right. So the Seven of Cups with the Page of Wands. We have the Four of Wands in reverse, the Page of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups in reverse, and then the Two of Pentacles. This is that decision we were talking about. So if there was a situation where you felt a little bit unstable, relationships, things like that, it's like you're finding a new way to look at things. That's an ability to not feel delusional or confused about how to move forward. This is making good decisions financially. It's taking a new opportunity. It could be that a new opportunity shows up for you as well. Now, this could mean that there was, or you're still feeling a little bit of instability around your home life, but I don't think that there's any confusion about it. It just feels like, okay, things had to change, and I'm okay with it now because I know what I want moving forward. This is also having a very fresh perspective. Like, how am I going to spend my money moving forward when it comes to either in your relationships, or how you spend your money when it comes to your home, things like that. It's going to be important. Now, this person's energy that comes in, that wants to have this conversation, they could be offering you a new beginning. With the Page of Wands, I'd say it's a very passionate, just like the person in the recent past. This feels like someone who's a little bit, how do I want to say this? Their energy is honest and kind, and they're stable. They want a stable beginning with you, but they may have come out of a relationship or a marriage, so they may be someone who's divorced, and they too have an understanding for what it takes to get a relationship started. So if this is somebody from the past, they're trying to shift how they deal with relationships. If you don't want that, I totally understand. We want to close those old cycles and start new ones anyway, but there's a possibility. You may have a tough decision to make. It could be that you have somebody from the past and then somebody new show up, and you may have to decide with the Two of Pentacles which direction to go, or you're just leaving yourself open to your options. All right, so let's clarify the Page of Wands with the Lovers in reverse. So we have the Page of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords, and then the Judgment card. Making good decisions where you had questioned yourself in the past. The Judgment tells me that you made really, really smart decisions about your money and finances, and things are starting to grow. Now, there could have been something that you weren't being honest with yourself about. So that now is coming into a place of not only clarity, but you've made a really good decision. I think sometimes you might have doubted yourself around how you could make money or your ability to. If you had, let's say, lost a job and you thought, oh my God, there's nothing that I can do moving forward, what am I going to do? It feels like something came towards you in the current energy that's given you this new hope around how you can make money. It also tells me that more is going to be coming. So you could see an increase in your finances in the next couple of weeks, especially in the month of August. And this could just be a little bit of fear. If you've experienced some difficulties in the past, you may think, how could this possibly be? Because I've experienced so many things that seem to be challenging me around my money. Now, the Page of Cups in reverse could have been somebody in the past. This could have been an energy of someone a little bit younger. I always say that with the pages in reverse. Maybe a little bit of an immature energy. It could have been a child that you had taken care of and that was really expensive. And now you're trying to decide, do I continue to do this, or, do I just let them develop on their own and move on? That's for some of you. Now, as far as this person's energy from the past that might be trying to show back up, that's where I feel like there might be some indecision. It could be that they see now, like I said, that they underestimated you. And they're feeling this push to try to come back towards you because they see that you're doing really well. Isn't that funny how that happens? It's like you underestimated my ability to do well in life, and now you want to come back around because my little tin, or whatever you want to call that, your chest of money is starting to overflow. It feels like there is somebody who's paying attention to what you're doing with the Page of Wands. Somebody could just be keeping track of you through friends, or if it is social media, it could be social media as well. And I feel like Spirit's going to step in and say, nope. Where you may have been confused and may have not been able to speak up in the past, you're going to be very clear now. Like, when I'm doing good, you want to come back? Yeah, you can go kick rocks. I don't think so. All right. And the Nine of Wands in reverse. I've come out of a tough spot. Six of Cups. I'm not interested in the past. My intuition is telling me better. I just know better. Your intuition's at a peak around this time. Okay, so let's look at the Emperor and the Knight of Swords. You have a lot of energies around you. I'm not going to lie. If you're single, there's a lot of different things that seem to want to come your way. If you're not quite ready yet, I would try to open yourself up if you're interested at all. Some people just aren't. If it happens, it happens. Great. But there's a lot of moving energies here that feel like they want to move towards you. It could just be a lot of people, like I said, who are seeing you rebuild, restructure your life, getting to a good place, and now they want to show back up. All right, with the Emperor, we have the Seven of Wands. That's you definitely protecting yourself. The Five of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Hangman in reverse, and then we have the Page of Wands again. So looking at things from a different perspective, you're not stuck in this anymore. This drama has finally passed you by. You are defending your position. You're going to stand your ground with people and be very clear about where you are now if they decide to show back up in your life. I don't think you're going to allow any of that in. It's like you're finally drama free. And there's no reason to let anyone, once you've come out of this long awaited victory, to come back in and try to take advantage again. The Page of Wands, seeing things from a different perspective for you. So if somebody shows up that, let's say it's an old friend, And you're like, I just don't see things the same way that I used to see them. So I can't see how this could possibly work. We're not on the same page again. Same with somebody from the past that may be interested in coming back. You're going to be holding up your wands like, wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't think so. I have clarity about who I am and how hard I've worked to get to this place. So if you think you're going to fool me, it's not going to happen. Clearly, I know who I am and I stand strong in my position, especially with the Emperor card being there. So if somebody moves in pretty quick and they want to have a conversation, would you be open? Possibly. But I think that you're going to make sure that you protect yourself. All right, let's look at the Knight of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. All right, let me grab that. Up, see? And then the Star card shows up. That's perfect. A wish fulfillment. Something that you've been waiting on for quite some time finally feels like it's coming. This is just a lot of healing energy, which is even better. I feel a sense of peace. Like, finally, I'm not in a place where I'm constantly stressed out about how things are going to happen, where things are going to go. I'm just okay. I think it's great. The energy of August is going to bring that for a lot of Cancers. It's going to be enjoying the stability, finally not feeling like you're stressed. So something else that you've been hoping for seems to want to work its way towards you in August as well. Now, you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Taurus, I feel Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and a lot of fire. So we have Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. All right, so with the Star card, we look at that with the Ten of Cups, and then the Ace of Wands, and then the World card. See, in the near future, you have completely shifted and transformed, and things are starting to feel right again. I feel like, I want to say you just feel like yourself, finally. That's exactly what it is. They're talking about not only a wish fulfillment, but the Ten of Cups. You could actually finally be meeting someone that you could see yourself with. If you've been single for a long time, a lot of Cancers have, this would be someone that will shock you. Something that you've always hoped for, wished for. It's a passionate new beginning. There could be also things that you've been focused on doing. I feel like there's something about just having passion projects. This doesn't necessarily have to be like it's a new project you're working on for work, or that there's a really fiery new beginning there. It could just be you're finally getting a chance to take a breath and focus on things that you're really passionate about. And that also helps get you going. When you can take that deep breath and know that things are okay, that they're starting to finally move in the right direction, that's when fulfillment comes. This is happiness around home and family. And again, the belief that now I believe things can come true. I do believe that this can actually happen. The things that I focus on, I know I can receive. I know that it's coming to me because I've done the work, and boom, everything beautiful starts to fall into place. Okay, let's clear this and we'll get into whoever's on your mind. So, like I said, there's a lot of different energies in here that you could be dealing with. So choose the one that is most prominently on your mind, and we'll look into their energy and your energy. All right. I saw the Moon card, so we have a Pisces, possibly. This is for Cancer and their person. All right, that one wanted to stay out. So we have the Queen of Cups in reverse for your person, the Death in reverse, Two of Cups in reverse, and the Eight of Swords. There's one story that's coming to mind right away. I'll tell you in just a moment. The Knight of Swords for you with the Queen of Wands in reverse, the Tower, and the Seven of Cups. The Temperance card. So that's Sagittarius energy. Patience. Patience around this relationship, clearly. Now, the person that you are thinking about, the Queen of Cups in reverse, is someone who might not come across as very nurturing. You could be dealing with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. There's strong Scorpio here as well. This person has gone through some kind of a transformation. Whether you're experiencing this with them in a relationship or they've done this on their own, it could be because they left another partnership. If this is somebody who left you, or you split and they chose somebody else, it's like they're coming to a place where they realize they chose the wrong person. And then the Eight of Swords, they're not confused about that. They don't feel stuck anymore. So they've gone through a lot of transforming, but I still think that they're not as emotionally nurturing as maybe you might want a person to be. All right, let's look at your energy with the Knight of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Wands. I feel like there's a bit of confusion. You could feel as though this person made you question yourself a little bit, or does make you question yourself, which I don't love that energy, but the Tower comes in and that shifts you. It doesn't, yeah, I feel a lot of confusion in your energy around this situation. So I think you believe that the only way that things could work out with this is if this goes through some major transformations. I do feel like you're a little bit confused around what's going to happen or what's going on with it. I don't think you want to move too quickly. There's something you need to speak up about. Maybe you need, if you're in a partnership with this person now, I think there's something that you're holding back that you may need to say, and it may change everything for you. Okay, so let's get the romance angels, and then we'll look into the possible outcome for you. All right, this is for Cancer. So we have soulmate. It is safe for you to love. You deserve love and attraction. And then we have finances and career. Financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So you could just be focused on your money. It doesn't mean that they're necessarily a problem. Now, it could be if you're in a relationship with someone and you're hoping that things will transform. So we have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. It is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. You deserve love. Of course you do. We all do. And then attraction, you attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. That's what I feel like you're doing. I think you're just okay right now. If this is somebody from the past and you're wondering what's going on with them, they've been through some major changes and even had to go through some kind of a breakup. Now, if you're currently with them, this is somebody who might carry a little bit of that from the past if you're not sure what's going on with them. But they're not stuck necessarily in it. It's just something that they don't seem to be able to release. It does feel like there's quite a bit of a attraction here. You definitely seem to be, both of you seem to be really interested in making it work. It's what kind of changes need to happen in order for this to move forward. Let's see what the possible outcome is. I just sense that you're kind of confused. Something needs to shift with you in the relationship department in order for this to be successful, is what I want to say. All right. So the possible outcome, we've got the Seven of Swords in reverse, which is good. Three of Cups in reverse, and Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Cups in reverse, and then the Three of Wands. So where maybe you came to a place where you just decided, I'm not sure if this is going to work out. The cards are like kind of in a standstill. It's like there's not a lot of stability right now. Does it mean that it's not going to work out? Not necessarily, but I do feel like it's at a standstill right now. So what I said about the Tower with you, it's like something needs to shift and change in order for things to move forward. Doesn't mean that you have to make changes necessarily, but something in your world seems like it needs to shift. This person's trying to go through that, but if they're not emotionally available, it's going to be tough. You may be asking yourself now, is there really anything that can change enough to move us forward? Right now, I just sense that the energy is a little bit stagnant. So it doesn't mean forever. This is only for the next 10 days. It just feels a little bit in a standstill. All right, so let's get the Lover's Oracle and see what else Spirit has to say. What do we have for Cancer, please? Okay. We have romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. And then we have reflection. Give each other some space at the moment. Trust and have faith that all will work out for the best. I think that's the best message you could get because, like I said, doesn't mean things aren't going to work out. But right now it just feels like it's kind of at a standstill. All right, so the last messages we'll get are from Spirit, from the wisdom of the Oracle. This is for Cancer. All right, so we have Y, not surprised, orphaned, chop wood, and treasure island, and then we have exchanging gifts. So with why, of course, we always ask ourselves, why do things have to happen the way that they do? You could be asking yourself that right now. Why does it have to be like this? But you've made so many changes and you're moving in such a beautiful direction. You may just say, you know what? Why am I even worried about it? I know things will work out the way that they're meant to. Orphaned. A lot of us have issues around abandonment. I would say that you've healed from a lot of those. Maybe your person still does, but fives are about transformation. So even when you are alone, you know you're not alone. You know that you're protected. Now we have chopped wood, which reduces to a 6. Now, for some reason recently, I've been getting a lot of needing to get out and have like express yourself physically, go out and walk or do some exercise. It's all about getting that energy out. If you start to feel a little bit overwhelmed, like for example, when my angst starts to build, to just say a little bit of something about myself really quick, when I do readings, believe it or not, afterwards, I feel like a relief. It's almost as if I feel the energy of the people that are waiting on readings to get that out. And then when I do, I feel a sense of relief. So whatever gives you that sense of relief. Now, Treasure Island is a 9. This is letting that stuff go and knowing that this is gold. I want to say this is gold because you feel like now you're in a place where you can treasure every single moment, every experience, good or bad. You can treasure them and you can close out that cycle and appreciate where you are right now. There's a lot of energies coming towards you in the next 10 to 30 days. I'd say hold on tight because I think you have a lot of things to look forward to now that you've made all these transitions. It really was a beautiful reading. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helped. Thank you so much for allowing me to share this with you. Thank you for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. Again, if you'd like a personal, that's in the description box below. I hope you guys enjoy your next 10 days, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.